Romans chapter 10, verse 17 says, consequently, faith comes from hearing the message, and the message is heard through the word of Christ. Now, you know that it's possible to hear something, but to not truly understand it. How many of you guys have friends that are always singing the wrong words to songs? Right? You know, they heard that song and they thought that they was something. They come in school and that, firework, baby, I think you're a jerk. You're like, what? That's not the words. What's wrong with you? I got a good illustration of this, all right? I'm married. I got a beautiful wife named Lisa. She's pretty awesome. And a couple weeks ago, it was so funny because she's walking around the house and she starts randomly singing this song. And y'all probably know the song goes, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. Sing. Y'all are good. Man, that's nice. So anyway, she's walking around the house. And I hear her saying, I raise my hair up in the air sometimes. I was like, what did you just say? I raise my hair up in the air sometimes? That is not how it goes, no. But she's so cute, it doesn't even matter. So. But y'all know it's possible to hear something but not truly understand it. Look down at Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. It says, you will keep in perfect peace him whose mind is steadfast because he trusts you. This verse also reminds me of another story in the Bible where my man Peter and his boys are chilling out on a boat. And all of a sudden they look out and they see this figure. And they're like, it's a ghost. There's something walking on the water. Everybody say water. There's something walking on the water. What is going on? It gets a little bit closer. And it's Jesus. He calls out. And Peter says, all right, well, Jesus, if that's really you, tell me to walk out there towards you. He said, oh, Peter, come on. And what happens? Oh, yeah, he does. He gets out of the boat. Dun, 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 dun. Splish, splash. I'm stepping on sharks. I'm stepping on whales. Stepping on Nemo. What? Are you serious? This is awesome, right? But then what happens after that? He looks around at the waves around him. The Bible says that he takes his eyes off of Jesus and he starts to become fully aware of his surroundings. And he begins to sink. See, that's what happens in our relationship with God. That's why this verse is so powerful. You will keep in perfect peace him whose mind is steadfast. See, when we let our minds go to all these other things, when we take our focus off of Christ, when we allow sin into our lives, we begin to feel guilt, we begin to feel shame. But when we're living rightly with God, there's a peace that passes all understanding.